Going strong into day two. I know you probably just watched the video from yesterday today because last night it just didn't upload. So I'm on day two. This is Sunday, the June 16th, 2024. And yes, it's Father's Day. My dad's on his way over, so I'm going to try and make this quick. So I told you guys last night that the first thing is I need to start asking for referrals and I need to start getting parties. And so I sent a email out to my customers. I wasn't really sure what to say because I do text quite a few from my phone, just like text message. And then others I message through Facebook, but I haven't really been getting the response I wanted. So I wanted to try an avenue that I don't normally do. So again, I'm trying to branch out and I utilize Scentsy's workstation for my emails. Now, on the contacts tab, you can go through and you can sort it any which way that you want. I'm not going to do a training over that right now until I'm done with this series. And then I can come back to it if you guys have any questions about the new way that it's filtered. But I wanted to make sure that I am reaching out to my customers. And so I decided to send them an email, and I'm going to read to you exactly what I sent. So in the subject line, it was a little help from a friend. And then the email starts. Now, as I selected the people to send these out to, it sends out, I guess I need to kind of rewind. The email that I created was something I sent out that was pretty generic, but was still like thankful. I was still giving my gratitude because I'm not just one of those that I need sales, I want referrals. I want my customers to know that I still appreciate them. So when I go through and I read this, understand that it took me a while to construct this. And I probably should tell you I'd used a little bit of Chat GPT just so I could smooth out the edges, because there are some times that words do not come to me like they do other times. So I put in here a little help from a friend. Hey, I hope you're enjoying your Scentsy products. Your support means a lot to me. If you have any friends or family who might love Scentsy as much as you do, I would be thrilled if you could pass my name along. Your personal recommendations are invaluable, and I'd love to share the Scentsy experience with more wonderful people like you. Thank you so much for being an amazing customer. If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to reach out. Warmest regards, Cassie Bollinger. I put my link to Facebook because that is the platform I'm on the most. And then I put on my Scentsy website. What I'm doing here is I am trying to reach them in a different medium. So I've done text messages, I've done Facebook messages. I'm trying to reach email and see if there's a different group of people that I can get in touch with. That way I'm giving myself more opportunity for the ones who may have never responded to a text message, or maybe they put in the wrong phone number. Also for the ones that are not on Facebook that don't see my posts, because I do post quite a bit, but posts right now are not getting me sales or referrals. So we're trying this avenue. So you're trying it with me. I did send out, I wonder if it tells me how many I sent out. Let me see. I'd have to go through and count all the emails. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I did 3 groupings. So each page, when you go onto the contacts homepage, there's 50 on each page, but I went through and I deselected the ones that did not have email addresses, because there are a couple of my customers that I put their orders in, but I don't have their email address, and I should ask, but I don't. But I also know them pretty well. I have a way to communicate with them because they didn't just place an order. So I sent this out in 3 batches. Oh, I do have the number. So 41, 43, 45. So that's going to be 88. Oh, that's my dad. So hold on, guys. Okay, I talked to my dad, and it's actually been long enough that my dad showed up. I was able to give him his Father's Day gift. So let's get back to the training. So it was 129 emails that I sent out. There is a way to see how many were undelivered. So out of the first group, that 41 was sent, 37 delivered, 4 were undeliverable. Now, the undeliverable means that somebody is either opted out or there's a wrong email address in there. So don't worry if it becomes undeliverable. You just are either going to have to reach out to them or maybe take off their email address, something that you can understand, or put in the notes of their contacts, the notes in the contacts, letting you know that don't send out the email. So total was 129. There was 5 of them that were not deliverable, and 1 came to me. So if you take off 6, then it was 123 emails sent out. That's a good batch. Now, this is my day 2. It's still time. They may respond to emails, but it is Father's Day. So I didn't want to send out text messages yesterday because, again, that medium is something I have been using, and it's not necessarily working as well as it used to. So I want to change it up. I don't use an email provider service. I use what Scentsy provides. I'm very frugal on my extra expenses for Scentsy, and I don't want to pay for things that I'm not going to use all the time. I may, if I see that the emails are working and I'm getting more of traction with them and I'm getting more responses, that I may go through and do more email. And then at that point, if I know email is working, then I may go ahead and get one of the email services to set up so I can do some things. There's a whole bunch out there. There's Flowdesk and MailChimp are the ones I know. I believe MailChimp is free. There's a lot of features you can and can't use. And then Flowdesk, there's a discount if you get a referral from somebody. I'm just not willing to pay for it right now because I don't know if it's going to work. So with these emails asking for the referrals of, just their friends and family or somebody that they would know that would love Scentsy. This is just trying to get the ball rolling. My first round, I'm just trying to figure out what is going to work in my business now. What worked in 2020 is not what's working now. So you have to change. You have to pivot. If you keep doing the same thing, it's like walking into a brick wall. Sooner or later, you're going to give yourself a headache and you're going to get that burnout because it's not working. So remember, this is something getting back to the basics, getting back to the basis of our business is we need to figure out what is working and what's not. So if you have any tips or anything else that you've come across, let me know what you think. Let me know what ways are you contacting your customers. I had stopped mailing out thank you notes every single month because I wasn't getting the return I wanted. Just like I've now moved it to every 3 months that I send out mail. But again, I wasn't getting responses for the last 3 times I've sent them out. So now I'm only sending my Clevers mail and I'm doing samples. So that's one thing to look at is if things are not working or you're not getting the return you want, you have to change it up. But sometimes you got to go back to the basics. You've got to start redoing some things and finding that groove again. So trying to get customers. I'm always on the lookout in Facebook for the mom groups and the city talks. We have a lot of local cities around us. I think I'm surrounded by like 9 larger cities than the city I'm in. So guys, if you tell me that there's not anybody in your town buying, then you are not trying, FYI, because we only have, I think, 7,000 people in my small town, and I still get customers that are nowhere near me. It is all about your perception of what you can do. And you can do more than what you are doing if you want it. I can't make anybody work and I can't give you ideas if you are closed-minded. If you just say it's not going to work, then you're right. Because if you can or you can't, you are correct. And I'm not here to do that kind of I'm sorry, I need to blow my nose real quick. I'm not here to motivate you to make you do things. I'm here trying to find things that work for me. So if this is helping you, please make sure that you drop a comment down below. Let me know that this is helping. And so that way I know to keep doing these for you guys. So I always reach out to different customers or different people that say that they are looking for a part-time job. They need flexible hours. I also keep open multiple online links. That way I can offer the 0 or a discounted kit. So we always have different programs going on. We'll always have the $99 kit. That's like the full mama, like the big mama jamma, like the big full package of everything that they'll ever need to start their business. Then there's the $59, which is the hostess / reinstatement kit. And then like this month, there's even an addition to the $99 for no additional money. So if I do start getting any bites, I have those opportunities. If I'm talking to the people that are needing a job and needing something to get started, I offer them the 0 out-of-pocket kit. The links that I keep open every single month, it will have the name. Right now it says June online orders and not with a party, click me. Those are the 2 options that I always keep open. Once they hit 500, I take them off my website. I rename them, even if it's in the middle of the month. I mean, if I have one that's full and it's June online orders, I change that to available kit number 1, 2, 3. 3, I think, is the most I've ever had at one time. And then I move it off the website so it doesn't accumulate anymore. And I open up a new party all the time. I'm constantly opening up new parties. My customers, see, I'm really good at getting reward links or shopping links out to my customers, but that's not growing my customer base. They normally just order from themselves. And then once it hits rewards, then they collect the rewards, even if it goes for 3 or 4 or 5 months. So again, these are the things that I've been doing and I'm good at, that I can get, but I have to change my systems. I have to change and find a new way to grow customers and to grow my teamies. So the goal here is, I already know I can get the PRV that I need. I also know that I need more teamies and I need more customers to get more teamies. Rarely have I ever come across a person that has not been a customer of mine that signs up. Now it happens. It's happened to me 3 times in the 4 years. So that's not something I can wait around for as another one in another year, hoping that somebody's going to sign up that's not a customer. I have to work at it. It may come easy to other people, but I'm used to getting high PRV. So I'm used to getting orders. I just need to start changing that and getting referrals. So I have to remember, if they're placing an order, then I have to make sure I'm following up to see if I can also get referrals. That's where my disconnect is at. Referrals and then getting new teamies of how do you transition a customer into a team? Well, the ladies and gentlemen that I have as customers are probably tired of me asking if they want to join Scentsy. So I need more customers, so I have more people to ask. After the orders, so you keep the parties open until they get to over 500, and then that way it's a 0 out-of-pocket kit. So you can be looking through, posting on, or I normally just send a private message to whoever posts about looking for a job. And there's been many times I'm like, no MLMs and no this, I'm not doing any spammy stuff. Those are not your people. So I just say, you know what, you have a great day, no problem. A good luck on finding a job. And I leave it alone. I'm not going to argue with them. I'm not going to try to explain to them that we are not an MLM, because we are not a MLM. You're part of the Direct Sales Association. We are governed by them. We follow their rules. That's why there's no buy-ins. Like you don't get any extra PRV off of someone who joins under you. You don't get any PRV unless they do something. And if you don't help them do something, then they may never do something. So you see how that goes? That's how the pyramid scam is. And there's a whole other way I can go through and talk about pyramid scams, but we are not going to do that on this series. Just know that we are not one. We are not an MLM. We are a Direct Sales Association. So that's what I'm working on now. So the next day or so, I'm going to be checking my emails and seeing if anybody responds back. After that, if I haven't heard anything from anybody new by tomorrow, like somebody responding to the emails because today's Father's Day, then I will start sending out another group of emails. I want to go through all of my contacts through the workstation. Now, I sort them a certain way just so that I kind of knew how I did it before, and I think I remember. But you can sort through your contacts. And if you've never done that before, again, I will do this. After the end, I will do a full training on whatever part of this system that we're doing, whatever part I need to explain. So make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to follow me for day 3, which is tomorrow, because today is June 16th, 2024. It's Father's Day. It's Sunday. And I got to get ready for work tomorrow. So I love you all. I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon.